Hi everyone, welcome to this video tutorial. Basic features and especially how you can start your online class or your meeting using Zoom application. So first thing first, if this is your first time to use this app, of course you go to, if you're using iPhone, yes, you need to go to App Store. If you're using Android, you need to go to Play Store and then you search for the Zoom application. This is the first one you see, Zoom Workplace. Make sure you download this app, and since I have already downloaded, so it looked like this, so I can just open it. So in order to join the class, there are two ways that you can join. One is your teacher or someone will give you the meeting ID. Yes, so with the meeting ID, you will see the screen. So what you're gonna do is to press join meeting. Meeting ID, yes, just fill in the meeting ID. Green name means your name. So for example, I put student A so that I can give this demo. So I press join, and then you will see enter meeting passcode. And then you will get into the screen where you can see your face, and then you can just turn it off if you want to, and then press join. Sometimes you will see the screen. You see that, that's my name, Zoom meeting, host has joined, we have let them know you are here. So if you see the screen, that means you are in a waiting room. Don't panic. Usually the online class, the Zoom meeting ID, when you join, it should be automatically let you in. Yes, but in some cases, the meeting ID is set to this kind of feature opening. You will see the screen. So just don't worry, your teacher will let you in. So on the teacher screen, they will need to press admit to let you in. So now you are in the Zoom meeting now, so you can communicate with the teacher. So quickly, I will show you a second way in order to join the classroom. To make it faster, your teacher might give you this kind of Zoom link instead. So with the Zoom link, you can press on the link and see the magic happens. So you don't need to type the code and everything, just join, and then here you go. You're already in the waiting room, so the teachers can just admit it. So in case in the future you want to make use of Zoom meeting, maybe you want to have a Zoom meeting or a Zoom call with your friends, and you don't want to experience the waiting room, you can, if you are the host. If you look at the participant list, there's one host and the rest are participants. So if you're the host, go to more and host tools, and you can look at enable waiting room. Make sure you turn it off. And then so as the students on the student screen, this is what you see. On the button you see unmute. You press this button in order to speak in the class. Otherwise, you see the red line cross like this. That means when you speak, nobody can hear you, so you have to disable it. And start video, this is when you want to turn on your webcam, so you can do that. Chat, this is where you want to chat to everyone, or you want to chat to a specific person. If you want to chat to a specific person, you can see this, everyone, and press new chat. So for new chat, you choose the one that you want to chat to. For example, in this, I want to chat to the teacher or the host. Press OK. So now my chat send. So now my chat is only, with the teacher, not with everyone. And then you see between teachers and everyone, you can choose it, and you can chat with anyone else inside this Zoom space. Next, more. So when you click more, there are a couple of options. You see raise hand. When you press that, your teachers will immediately knows that somebody is raising their hand. So that is one of the most important features that you can use when you have any questions, because you don't want to unmute yourself and talk. You should do that first, meaning give a sign to the teachers that you have a question. Lower hand is when you want to lower your hand. You don't want to raise it anymore. Yeah. Press more. What else? Congratulations. Yeah, emojis. You can use different emojis, you know, to interact with your classmates or with the teachers. Press here. Give a thumbs up. Give a heart. And then if you see the 3 dots here, you can get 2 more, you know, more icons or more emoji. So normally, yeah, it depends on your classroom teacher. Maybe the teacher set a rule or different rules on using different emojis. For example, like if the teacher show true or false statement and they ask you to just choose this instead of saying, yeah, you can participate it, like doing this instead of saying something, you know. More coffee break. That means sometimes you want to go to the toilet, you can do that. And then if you are back, yeah, just press on that one more time. That means you're back to the class. Note, you can take note, but I don't want to touch base on that. Show captions. For example, if the teacher is talking and then you cannot hear your teachers clearly, you can turn on this so that you see you get a captions, so it's easy for you to understand what the teacher is asking you to do. Moving on, next is more, and you see the settings. Yeah, there are some settings here. You can change the background. This is my face, and you can change, adjust for low light, touch up my appearance to make my face smoother so it's more beautiful, something like that. Portrait lighting, but when you turn it on, yeah, the background is a bit blurry, and you can see backgrounds over here blur. Yeah, so nobody, for example, if the teachers ask you to turn on the camera, yeah, you can do that, blur, so that nobody can see your background, or you can add the background. Filters, where you want to add filters to, you know, your face, you know, your frame, something like that. You want to add it, something like that. Settings. What else? See, meeting information. This is the meeting details. For example, if your friend asks you about the Zoom meeting ID, yeah, you can just take a screenshot, or you can just copy meeting ID, you see, and then paste it on to Telegram or any messenger apps you're using. Or you can click share on this. Yeah, share to anyone you want directly. You can see the host is right here. Press more, you can see apps. So for now, don't touch apps because it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, what next? Well, I want to tell you, if you look down here, you see here, so that means there are 2 screens. So now if I move to the first screen, your microphone is mute, your video is stopped, so tap to speak. So this is when you want to speak. Yes, so by doing that, you don't have to press mute and unmute. Yeah. Next one that I want to show you is sometimes your teacher sharing their screen, and then they ask you to interact with them. So when the teacher is sharing the screen with you, the powerful thing that you can do is here. When you tap on the screen, you see this pen icon over here. Press on it. Yeah, you can draw, you can change the color, you can change the size of this pen. Yeah, you see. Yes, you can add the arrow, drag it like this, change the color. Yeah, you can drag it, you can ask the teachers Hello teachers, I'm not sure about this particular word. What does that mean? Yeah, something like that. Some of you might think, it's too small. For example, the heading is okay. What happens if the teacher scroll down to the text? Because it's gonna be too small for you to read, right? Don't worry. Use your two fingers to zoom in. Oh, I need to turn off this one first. I mean, make sure your pen tool is disabled. Yeah, you see, when you enable it, you see this sign. If you disable it, stop. So now use two fingers to zoom in like this. See, it's very powerful, right? So use the zoom and then you can underline or circle as a teacher. What does the word mean? And then you can take a photo of this. Yeah, save the screen. Save to photos. So this is when you want to save all of these notes. Sometimes your teachers, take note, okay, write something on the screen, explain you something else. So this is a good chance. Sometimes your teachers ask you to share your screen as well because they want you to do to show something on your phone or your friend. For example, if it's in a discussions about sharing your image, the best picture, something like that happens, you can go to more and start share. When you press start share, you can see a bunch of options. You can share photos directly, you can share Zoom whiteboards, you can share screen or whatsoever. So choose the one that you are asked to do. Yeah, like I said, you can share the screen. When you tap share the screen, you see this start broadcast. So you see the countdown and boom. Okay, so another features that I want to show you is how you can change your name. So if you look at the screen here, you can see my name is Stu A. So in order to change my name, first tap on your screen, click more, you go to participants over here, and then you can see the participant list. So the first one is the host, the teacher who is teaching the class, or in a meeting is a person who is hosting the meeting. And below here, this is me. Yeah, you see in a bracket me, and my name is Stu A. So tap on my name, you can see unmute and rename. So choose rename. You can see that. So I can now change my name to John, for example. Press done. Now me here, as you can see, John becomes me. One more important thing that I want you to know as well is here in the participant list. So click on that and you can see two participants and you see the word host. So host means is like the one who controls this meeting. They can mute everyone. But sometimes because the host internet is slow or he or she is running into an issue, he or she is left the meeting. And then the host will be assigned to one of the students. Look at this. So imagine. Now you see the host change. So I am the student A. So the host is me, not the teacher. So if this case happens, when the teacher asks you, hey guys, send me back the host feature, what you have to do is to press the name, the one you want to assign the host back or to give back the host feature, and then make host. You see that? And press OK. So now that particular person is back with the host feature. Okay, so that's how you give access to the host. Okay, that should be all, guys. And if you have any questions, just let me know. If not, I hope you find this video useful. Catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.